गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्।
सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अथ पुरुषो ह वै नारायणो कामयतः प्रजासृजेयेति नारायणात् प्राणो जायते मनः सर्वेन्द्रियाणि च खं वायुर्ज्योतिरापः पृथिवी विश्वस्य धारिणी नारायणात् ब्रह्मा जायते नारायणाद् रुद्रो जायते नारायणादिन्द्रो जायते नारायणात् प्रजापतयः प्रजायन्ते नारायणाद्वादशादित्या रुद्रावसवः सर्वाणि च छन्दागुंसि नारायणाद्देव समुत्पद्यन्ते नारायणे प्रवर्तन्ते नारायणे प्रलीयन्ते। ॐ अथ नित्यो नारायणः ब्रह्मा नारायणः शिवश्च नारायणः शक्रश्च नारायणः द्यावा पृथिव्यौ च नारायणः कालश्च नारायणः दिशश्च नारायणः ऊर्ध्वश्च नारायणः अधश्च नारायणः अन्तर्बहिश्च नारायणः नारायण एवेदगुं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यम् निष्कलो निरञ्जनो निर्विकल्पो निराख्यातः शुद्धो देव एको नारायणः न द्वितीयोऽस्ति कश्चित् य एवं वेद स विष्णुरेव भवति स विष्णुरेव भवति। ओमित्यग्रे व्याहरेत् नम इति पश्चात् नारायणायेत्युपरिष्टात् ओमित्येकाक्षरम् नम इति द्वे अक्षरे नारायणायेति पञ्चाक्षराणि एतद्वै नारायणस्याष्टाक्षरम् पदम् यो ह वै नारायणस्याष्टाक्षरम् पदमध्येति अनपब्रुवः सर्वमायुरेति विन्दते प्राजापत्यगुम्रायस्पोषं गौपत्यम् ततो मृतत्वमश्नुते ततो मृतत्वमश्नुत इति य एवं वेद प्रत्यगानन्दम् ब्रह्म पुरुषम् प्रणवस्वरूपम् अकार उकार मकार इति तानेकधा समभरत्तदेतदोमिति यमुक्त्वा मुच्यते योगी जन्म संसार बन्धनात्। ॐ नमो नारायणायेति मन्त्रोपासकः वैकुण्ठभुवनलोकम् गमिष्यति तदिदं परं पुण्डरीकं विज्ञानघनम् तस्मात् तदिदावन्मात्रम् ब्रह्मण्यो देवकी पुत्रो ब्रह्मण्यो मधुसूदनो सर्वभूतस्तमेकं नारायणम् कारणरूपमकार परब्रह्मोम् एतदथर्वशिरो योधीते प्रातरधीयानो रात्रिकृतं पापं नाशयति सायमधीयानो दिवसकृतं पापं नाशयति माद्यन्दिनमादित्याभिमुखो धीयान पञ्चपातकोपपातकात् प्रमुच्यते सर्ववेदपारायण पुण्यं लभते नारायण सायुज्यमवाप्नोति नारायण सायुज्यमवाप्नोति य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषत्। सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ
योपां पुष्पं वेद पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा अपां पुष्पम् पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति अग्निर्वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो अग्निरायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वा अग्निरायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति वायुर्वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो वायोरायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै वायोरायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति असौ वै तपन्नपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो मुष्यतपत आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वा अमुष्यतपत आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यश्चन्द्रमस आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै चन्द्रमस आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति नक्षत्राणि वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो नक्षत्राणामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै नक्षत्राणामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति पर्जन्यो वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यः पर्जन्यस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै पर्जन्यस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति संवत्सरो वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यः संवत्सरस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै संवत्सरस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योऽप्सुनावं प्रतिष्ठितां वेद प्रत्येव तिष्ठति राजाधिराजाय प्रसंयसाहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामां कामकामाय मह्यम् कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पुरुषस्य विद्मसहस्राक्षस्य महादेवस्य धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात् तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात् तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो नन्दिः प्रचोदयात् तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे चक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो नन्दिः प्रचोदयात् तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महासेनाय धीमहि तन्नः षण्मुखः प्रचोदयात् तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे सुवर्णपक्षाय धीमहि तन्नो गरुडः प्रचोदयात् वेदात्मनाय विद्महे हिरण्यगर्भाय धीमहि तन्नो ब्रह्म प्रचोदयात् नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात् वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गुष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् भास्कराय विद्महे महद्युतिकराय धीमहि तन्नो आदित्यः प्रचोदयात् वैश्वानराय विद्महे लालीलाय धीमहि तन्नो अग्निः प्रचोदयात् कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः। गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम्। समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
हे गणनाथा गजानना
हे गणनाथा गजानना
हे गणनाथा गजानना
हे गणनाथा गजानना
हे रम्बा गजानना
गजानना
My most humble pranams at the lotus feet of our most beloved Lord, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, and my loving sarams to you brothers, sisters, respected elders and children. A very warm welcome to this evening's Guru Purnima celebrations, and I'm sure you will all have enjoyed this most auspicious day where you would have paid homage to our Guru, our guide and God, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. From the Divine Discourse on July 26, 1991, I quote, "Embodiments of Divine Love. Today is Guru Purnima Day. What is its inner significance? There is no Guru other than the one divine. As long as you consider yourself a mere human being, you may regard yourself as a disciple. But when you realize that you are the embodiments of the divine, you become your own Guru. In going after gurus and teachers, men are deluding themselves and forgetting Brahman. Seek refuge in yourself. Recognize your reality. That is the real path. That is the way to revive the Guru." Unquote. Today, Guru Purnima's program is filled with bhajans, video, discourses and talks. And to start our program, we have a very special guest tonight, Brother Suresh Menon, the Zone Chair of 9A and 9B. Suresh Menon has been a private banker for 25 years, having worked with the International Bank in the Middle East. In 2021, he went on to set up his own business in the UK. Suresh is the founder CEO of Veinvest Limited UK, which is into management and advisory consultants. He is the partner of Aiden Corporate UK, which is into mergers, acquisition and international funding. He manages his Middle East and Asian clients. Suresh completed his bachelor's degree from Mumbai University, went on to do the marketing management from Ariat-Watt University with Security International courses from the UK. Suresh is the zone chair for Zone 9A and 9B of the Sri Sathya Sai organization. Suresh came into Swami's fold in 1991, has been blessed with an active member of the Sri Sathya Sai organization for over 25 years. He considers the opportunity to serve in the name of Sai as the greatest blessing of his life, and prays that he is able to devote his time and life working with the countries in Africa, Middle East, doing Swami's work. I would like to now hand you over to Brother Suresh Menon. Jai Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. To the Guru of Guru, formless, infinite, compassionate Lord, who is always taking care of us, seeing us through all difficulties from morning to night. To that Sadguru, I offer my love and pranams at his divine lotus feet. Brothers and sisters, it's been few months since I have spoken to each of you and we have had such forum. I was really missing each of you from South Africa. Not only me, but also all the devotees and my brothers and sisters from the Middle East. Today is the most auspicious day. On this Guru Purnima, the Sathya Sai Global Council was offered at the Divine Lotus feet. Swami, through this Sathya Sai Global Council, has graciously linked every devotee and every family from across the universe to the holy abode of Prashanti Nilayam. It is a great opportunity now, brothers and sisters, to work together as one family in this universe. I am reminded of Adi Shankaracharya, who said that without divine grace, it is difficult to attain three things. One is birth in human form. Second is affinity towards divinity. And third is association with a great person. Only this Guru or beloved Lord can transform the hearts. Association with a great person, what he meant was the Guru. And for us, there is none other than our beloved Lord, who has been our Guru or Master, who is guiding us and taking us through every difficult situation that we come across in our life. I'm reminded of a famous stanza which is repeated many a times in Kulwant Hall. Sat ke naam kevatiya jagat guru, Sat ke naam kevatiya sadguru, Janan maran kar payo, payo ji maine naam ratan gan payo. This is a very, very beautiful stanza that describes to us how our beloved Lord or Guru is waiting for us as a boatsman to take us through from one side to the other side of the sea and reaching us to our final goal. Whether we get an opportunity to be sitting in this boat is left to us. We sometimes imagine that all that we are doing in the organization, we are doing for so-called society and for so-called projection of our image in the society. Brothers and sisters, it's only for Swami that we are all working. We should forget the projection of image, and we should be careful on every sentence that we speak in the world across. Challenges will come, obstacles will come, and you have seen that it came in the last few months. We are all lucky that we were able to pull out of that because of the grace of our beloved Bhagwan. So if we are strongly linked to Bhagwan, linked to Prashanti Nilayam, linked to our goal to reach our spiritual endeavor in which we are working towards, I think these obstacles will just come and go away. And I'm happy that we are all going to be together working on our spiritual goals. Let us remember, brothers and sisters, to whom much is given, much is expected. Let us not lose any opportunity. Let us not lose any chance. Let us always follow the command of our Lord. And let us always be fixed to the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan. I am going to be speaking to many of you in the coming weeks. We are going to be working together on number of projects that was planned for 2021. And I'm sure with Swami's grace, we will do much more than what we have done in the last year. So with this, I'd like to thank each of you for giving this wonderful opportunity for me to address all of you who are very close and dear to me. I also like to thank Brother Suresh and Sister Priscilla, who has put up this wonderful program for Guru Purnima. And let me also thank Sister Savi, who has been helping me in planning couple of things for the weeks to come. Thank you and loving Sai Rams to each of you. Sai Ram.
मानस भजरे गुरु चरणम दुस्तर भम सागर तरणम मानस भजरे गुरु चरणम दुस्तर भव सागर तरणम भजरे गुरु चरणम दुस्तर भव सागर तरणम ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः अरुण शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुण शिव Baba Omkaram, Baba Omkaram, Baba Om Namo Baba. Manas bhajane Guru Charanam, Dustar Bhava Sagar Taranam. भजरे गुरु चरणम दुस्तर भव सागर तरणम गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय मानस भजरे गुरु चरणम दुस्तर भव सागर तरणम भजरे गुरु चरणम दुस्तर भव सागर तरणम
Jai Sai Ram, Jai Sai Ram. We have Ravi here with us. How are you, brother?
Thank you very much, brother. I'm doing good and I'm extremely grateful and delighted to be here.
We are very happy to have you. And Ravi does a lot of service and he is very exemplary in that way. I've seen him in action and he has always impressed me. But I don't know a lot of your backstory, so I'm looking forward to hearing more about yourself, your family,
Sure.
experiences you've had with Swami.
So there was an earthquake in 2000, 2002, I just moved to Bombay, and the Bombay Sevadals were basically planning to go to Gujarat Hutch for Seva. So I joined the young adult group, and I went to Gujarat. And on day one, basically, there are huge lorries of rice bags and food items, and huge clothes Swami has sent from across India to serve the people who were in disaster. So, like, we took the rice bags on the bag, and then we put it in the godown. And when we were doing that, the bags were very heavy, but it looked like we are just picking up this piece of cloth, So we didn't feel like it's heavy, actually. So it was the most thrilling experience. So this happened for 6 hours or so. The more we are doing all these kind of activities, the more we are excited to do more. It's not like we're tired at any given point of time. That is the beauty of Swami's work. So this camp continued for almost 7 days. But one incident which is very near to my heart, which had a deep impact on me, was one day we thought of distributing saris and dhotis to people who lost their houses in earthquakes and so on. So we are going road by road to distribute this close to every family, and we came to a house, okay, and we saw an elderly couple who were close to 70 plus years or so, around 75 years, both pretty old couple. They lost everything in life. Their house, which was built quite long ago, was destroyed because of house. Their properties were lost. All they had is a pair of clothes, and they had a photo of Shiva and Parvati, the Hindu gods, and basically they were hanging on to that photo. And when we went, they were smiling like anything, like nothing has happened. And I was thinking, how come these people who are in the later stage of their life, who are pretty seniors, right, where basically they are supposed to lead a comfortable life, but here they've lost everything, that all the hard work they've done throughout their life is lost in a minute, but still they have a smile on their face. That was really surprising to me. So we gave dhotis and clothes to them, and they were pretty happy, and they thanked us, and he was not perturbed with anything that has gone. I know God is there, that's why we are happy. That was his response. And that was a lesson to me, that no matter what the circumstances are, if you have faith, I think God will respond. And after the incident, and this I came to know, there are some boys who are with me, and they went to Prashanthi Nilayam after this camp. I think it looks like Swami gave them some interview, Padnamaskaram or so, for the group who went back from Gujarat to Prashanthi Nilayam. And then Swami inquired one of the person about this elderly couple, saying that, did you look at that couple who are quite happy? That's what he asked one of the boys. And I told, yes, we looked at. The fact that they have a smile on their face means that is what is called faith. That is what is called faith. So to me, that was a great learning experience, that no matter what happens in life, I think if we hold on to Swami, whatever is the best, Swami will provide us.
That's a wonderful story, Father. Jai Sai.
Yes, sir.
Sadguru Sai Namo Namah, Ishwar Sai Namo Namah, Om Sai Namo.
One particular facet I will try and tell all of you now. There are some bhajans and some songs we like them more than the other bhajans. I'm saying seemingly like them more than the other bhajans. Swami would love everything. He would ask for Sri Raghavam. We know he would ask for Allahu Akbar. He would ask for the Qawwali Mohabbat Ki Kami many times. And he has asked for the entire Ramakatha to be sung so many times. In fact, from the time I was in school, I have seen and heard at least 4 or 5 different pairs of Lava and Kusha singing for Swami. In fact, one of our younger brothers was remarking that Lord Rama in the Treta Yuga has heard only 1 pair of Lava and Kusha, whereas our Lord Sai Rama has heard at least 4 or 5 pairs of Lava and Kusha singing the Ramakatha to him. So there is a lesson to be learned. I see there are 2 lessons to be learned from this facet of Swami, where he would ask us to sing these songs many times. First thing is that every time Swami would ask us to sing a song, repeat a song, he would enjoy it as much as he enjoyed it the first time. So this is a very important facet of Swami, as in fact Brother Satyajit was saying initially, Nitya Nutana. That is something. For Swami, everything is ever fresh. In fact, I remember in the Trai Vrindavan once, Swami asked me to sing this Kavali, Mohabbat Ki Kami. I finished singing this Kavali, and then Swami asked me to sing another high song. So I sang one song, he said, not this. I sang another one, I sang 3, I sang 4 more. And he kept saying, not this, a high song. So finally I came back and asked Swami, Mohabbat Ki Kami? He said, yes, this again. So I sang it again, and he enjoyed it as much as he had enjoyed it just half an hour before that. So even in a half an hour session, he's asked for the bhajan to be repeated twice and enjoyed it. So that is our Nitya Nutana Sai. The other aspect is that he wants us to take home a lesson from this. And I can relate to this Kavali, Mohabbat Ki Kami, because I have sung it multiple times in his divine presence by his divine command. We sing Sai bin raha na jaye, and we all follow this, Sai bin raha na jaye. We cannot live without Sai. In the last few years, I have been thinking, what does this really mean? I cannot live without Sai, I cannot live without Sai. So where is the answer? How are we living without Sai? No, the answer is in the first 2 lines of the Kavali itself, which says, Mohabbat ki kami agar dil mein kabhi ehsaas hota hai. If you feel a lack of love in your heart at any time, do what? Zara jhanko to paoge ki Sai paas hota hai. Look within you and you will find that Sai is always close to us. That is a very important lesson that we need to take home. There was in fact this related to the same song. Once on the Trai Vrindavan steps, Swami was standing and I was sitting with the other boys. I was studying in Vrindavan then, my undergraduate course. Swami called me to the steps and he said, what is that song I asked you to sing? I said, Swami, Mohabbat Ki Kami. He said, what? I said, Swami, Mohabbat Ki Kami. Then he said, Fakir Ranu. He told me in Telugu, you are a fakir. I did not understand what it meant. He said, go and sit. So when I came and sat, I obviously knew there was a lesson from it to be learned. I didn't know what a fakir meant. So I went and read about what a fakir is. I realized a fakir is one who prays to God when he is singing to the Lord. He prays to the God by singing. And he doesn't stop praying or doesn't stop contemplating on the Lord after he finishes singing. He contemplates on the Lord incessantly at all times. So that is what Swami wants us to become. As Brother Ashwath was saying some time back, Swami wants us to live what he makes us go through either in dramas or through our music programs. So these are 2 facets that we have learnt under Swami's divine guidance in the bhajan group. Of course, as Sai Sir was saying, there are so many things, there are so many lessons that, we could go on for hours talking about all the lessons that we have learned.
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా, అది ఒక విధమైన మ్యాగ్నెట్.
Prayer is the magnet.
ప్రపంచమంతా కూడా ఒక మ్యాగ్నెట్టే.
The whole world is a magnet.
అయస్కాంత స్వరూపమే.
It's all magnet.
కనుకనే ప్రార్థన అనేటువంటిది ఈ యొక్క మ్యాగ్నెట్ లాగేసేస్తుంది.
Prayer, the magnet will draw near everything.
కనుకనే
So
భగవంతుని ప్రార్థన చేసి
praying to God,
ఆ యొక్క అనుగ్రహం అనేటువంటి ఒక మ్యాగ్నెట్ ని సంపాదించి
we should get the magnet of grace,
సర్వ జగత్తునకు ఈ యొక్క విద్యుత్ శక్తిని అనుభవించజేయాలి.
and we should see that the electricity spreads all over.
అది ఏ మానవుని యొక్క విద్యుత్ శక్తి.
That is the electricity
అది
within man.
విద్యా శక్తి.
That is the
అదే ఆత్మశక్తి.
That is the power
అదే
of the
అనంత
spirit.
శక్తి.
That's infinite.
అదే అద్వైత శక్తి.
That's non-dual
అదే
spirit.
సచ్చిదానంద శక్తి.
That is the eternal blissful state.
ఇలాంటి శక్తి అంతా మనలో ఉంచుకొని మనం ఏమీ శక్తి లేనటువంటి వారిగా మనము పామరుల వలె మనము జీవిస్తున్నామంటే ఎంత అజ్ఞానం చెప్పండి.
With all the inner strength immanent within us, we are foolish thinking that we don't have anything.
అన్ని మన యందే ఉంటున్నాయి.
Everything is within.
మన యందు లేనటువంటివి జగత్తులో ఎక్కడా లేవు.
Nothing that's not present within us which is noticed outside.
ఆ సచ్చిత్ ఆనందము మూడు కూడా మన యందే ఉంటున్నాయి.
That eternal truth, the bliss is within
కానీ
us.
తెలియకపోవటం చేతనే
Because we don't know that,
పరదేశంలో ప్రవేశిస్తున్నాము.
we go
పరకర్మల్లో ప్రవేశిస్తున్నాము.
we go to different places.
తద్వారా మనకు లభ్యమవుతుందని ఆశిస్తున్నాము.
We think that we would be able to acquire them.
కనుక మనకు ఇది అవసరం లేదు.
It's not necessary.
తనంతాను తాను సెల్ఫ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ డెవలప్ చేసుకోండి.
Develop self-confidence.
తన యందు ఉంటున్నటువంటి ఆత్మశక్తిని విశ్వసించండి.
Have full faith in the spirit.
ఎవరిని మనం నిందించకూడదు.
Don't criticize anybody.
ఏ మతమును మనం నిందించకూడదు.
Don't criticize any religion.
ఏ సమాజమును మనం నిందించకూడదు.
Don't blame any society.
నీ తత్వాన్ని నీవు ఉంచుకో.
Follow your own path.
నిజంగా దైవత్వం పైన విశ్వాసం ఉన్నటువంటి వారికి ఏ విధమైనటువంటి బాధలు రావు.
If one has full faith in God, will never suffer.
వచ్చినా కూడాను పర్వతముల మాదిరి వచ్చి మంచు మాదిరి మాయమైపోతాయి.
They may come like a mountain, would pass off like a mist.
ఇలాంటి దివ్యమైనటువంటి భావాలు మానవుని యందు దివ్యంగా ఉండినప్పటికీ ఆ దివ్యత్వాన్ని గుర్తించుకోలేకపోతున్నారు.
Though there are divine thoughts and divine feelings, we don't recognize the divinity.
దినానికి ఒక్కొక్క వేషాలు మారుతున్నాయి మనలో.
We change every moment.
క్షణములకు మనస్సు యొక్క ప్రభావాలు మారిపోతున్నాయి.
Moment to moment mentality changes.
వాంఛలకు అదుపే లేదు.
Desires have no check.
ఇంకా ఆనందం ఎట్లా మీకు ప్రాప్తిస్తుంది?
How do you expect to be happy?
నీ యందే ఉంటున్నది ఆనందము.
Happiness is within.
నీవే ఆనంద స్వరూపుడు.
You are the form of the bliss.
కానీ అయినప్పటికీ నీ ప్రయోజనం ఏమిటి?
Yet what is the use?
మన కాళ్ళ కింద భూమిలోనే సర్వ సంపదలు ఉంటున్నాయి.
The entire whole wealth is present under the feet
కానీ
of the
మనకు
earth.
తెలియకుండా పోవటం చేతనే వెల్త్ కోసం మనం అవస్థలు పడుతున్నాం.
Because you don't know that, you suffer.
భూమి అడుగు భాగంలో జలం ఉంటుండాది.
There's water underneath the earth.
కానీ అడుగు భాగంలో ఉంటున్నటువంటి జలము నీకు రావాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి?
How to draw water?
ఆ జలమునకు నీకు మధ్యలో మట్టి అడ్డంగా ఉంటుండాది.
There is mud between you and the water underneath.
ఆ మట్టియే ఈ జగత్ వ్యాపారంలో ఈ జగత్ వ్యవహారంలో అవన్నీ తీసివేయాలి.
This is the mud, the worldly fancies which have got to be
ఆ
removed.
మట్టిని తీసివేస్తే తప్పక అడుగు భాగంలో ఉన్నటువంటి జలం మనకు ప్రాప్తిస్తుంది.
When you remove the whole mud of the world, you will get the water beneath. Otherwise,
దాని లోపల బోర్వెల్ ఒకటి వేసిందంటే
when once you install borewell
చక్కగా
there,
కొట్టి 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 జలమున్న స్థానానికి వెళ్ళి అడుగునున్నటువంటి జలమును పైకి తిప్పిస్తుంది.
it will go dive deep and draw water out of the bottom.
అది ఏ నామస్మరణ.
That is singing of the
నీ
name of
నాలుక
God.
పైన నామం అనేటువంటి బోరువెల్లి వేస్తే హృదయంలో ఉన్నటువంటి ఆనందము నీకు పైకి ఊపికిపోతుంది.
Therefore, if you install the borewell of God's name, you can draw water out of your heart.
కనుకనే నామమును నాలుక పైన నాట్యం ఆడించాలి.
Let the name of the Lord sing on
ఏ
your
పని
tongue.
చేస్తున్నప్పటికీ దీనికి దైవ భావంతో నీవు పని చేయాలి.
You may do anything, have divinity
వర్క్
within.
విల్ బి ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్ ఇంటూ వర్షిప్.
Then work will be transformed into worship.
ఏ పని చేసినా ఇది దైవ పనిగా భావించుకోవాలి.
You may do anything, take it as a divine activity.
ఈనాడు మనము హృదయాన్ని తెరిపించాలి.
We should open our hearts today.
నోరును మూయించాలి.
We should shut our mouth.
భవ భయహరణ వందిత చరణ భవ భయహరణ వందిత చరణ భవ భయహరణ వందిత చరణ భవ భయహరణ వందిత చరణ జయనాద జయ మాధవ గౌరీ జయనాద జయ మాధవ జయ మాధవ సౌరీ జయ రాధ జయ మాధవ మంగళ చరణ చలిమల దహన మంగళ చరణ కలిమల దహన నారాయణ కేశవ నారాయణ కేశవ జయ రాధ జయ మాధవ గౌరీ జయ రాధ జయ మాధవ గౌరీ భవ భయ హరణ పండిత చరణ భవ భయ హరణ పండిత చరణ భవ భయ హరణ మంగళ చరణ జయ రాధ జయ మాధవ శౌరి జయ రాధ జయ
జయ గురు సాయి జయ గురు సాయి జయ గురు సాయి గురు సాయి జగద్గురు సత్య సాయి
భగవంతుడు ఎంత పరీక్ష చేయడానికి వస్తుంటాడో అంత నీకు ఫలితం గొప్పదిగా కలుగుతుంటది.
The more God tests you, pariksha, you will have excellent results.
చక్కగా విచారణ చేయండి.
Investigate clearly well.
మీకు ఎగ్జామినేషన్స్ వస్తున్నాయంటే భయపడిపోతుంటారు.
As examinations approach, you will be afraid of them.
కానీ ఆనాటి పరమ భక్తులు పరీక్షకై సంసిద్ధంగా ఉండేటువంటి వాళ్ళు.
The ardent devotees of those days were prepared for these tests.
టెస్టే నాకు కావాలి.
He said, I want the test.
ఈ టెస్ట్ అంతా భగవంతునికి ఒక టెస్ట్.
This test of mine is the test of
కాబట్టి
God.
భగవంతుని టెస్ట్ ను నేను విరుద్ధంగా పోకూడదు.
I cannot act against the taste of God.
అదే నా యొక్క టెస్ట్ ను తీరుస్తుంది.
And that very taste of God will satisfy
అని
me.
పరీక్షలకు పోయేటప్పుడంతా కూడా త్వరగా రావాలి త్వరగా రావాలి త్వరగా రావాలి అని మనం పరీక్షను కోరాలి. కానీ పరీక్ష ఇప్పుడొద్దు, ఇంకా 2 నెలలు ఆలస్యం కావాలి, ఇంకా 2 నెలలు ఆలస్యం అని మనం ఆ విధంగా కోరకూడదు. ఈ టెస్ట్ అనేటువంటి ఎంత త్వరగా వస్తుంటే అంత ఉన్నత క్లాస్కి మనం ఎక్కిపోవచ్చు. మనం ఉన్నత స్థాయికి పోవాలంటే టెస్ట్ వచ్చి తీరాలి. ఆ టెస్ట్కి మీరు సిద్ధంగా ఉండినప్పుడే మీకు అన్ని విధాల ఉన్నత స్థాయి చిక్కుతుంది.
You are bound to be tested. You should face the test to be promoted.
కనుకనే మనము టెస్ట్ వస్తుండాలంటే మీరు ఎంతో ఆనందించాలి.
You should be very happy as the test approaches.
పరీక్షలు వస్తున్నాయి, ఏం చదవాలో ఎట్లా చదవాలో అని బదులు కానీ లేక బాధలకు కానీ అవకాశం ఇవ్వకండి. పరీక్షల దగ్గరికి వచ్చే కొద్దీ అంత ఆనందాన్ని అభివృద్ధి గావించుకోవాలి.
As examinations are nearing more and more, be joyful.
త్వరగా నాకు పరీక్షలు వస్తుంది, ఈ పరీక్షల్లో మంచి మార్క్స్ తెచ్చుకుంటే నేను ఉత్తమ స్థానానికి ఉత్తీర్ణుడైపోతాను.
Examinations are fast approaching. The moment I pass, I will go to a higher class.
కనుక పరీక్షలను మనం ఆశించాలి కానీ
So welcome tests.
మనం దూషించకూడదు.
You should never be away from them.
అదే రీతిగానే ప్రాచీన కాలపు ఋషులందరూ కూడాను పరీక్షలు చేస్తూ ఉంటుంటే ఎంతో ఆనందించేటువంటి వాడు శిష్యుడు.
In olden days, when the preceptors tested, disciples welcomed their tests.
ఏకలవ్యుడు చాలా ఆనందించాడు.
Ekalavya was very happy.
అయ్యో గురుదక్షిణ ఏం కావాలి అంటే అడిగేటప్పటికి నాకు నేను చిటికిన వేలియమని చెప్పాడు.
What is an offering to be given to the preceptor? The preceptor Drona wanted the thumb to be given.
అప్పుడు ఆ యొక్క thumb ఇచ్చేశాడు.
Then he gave this thumb as an
ఎంత
offering.
అదృష్టవంతుడిని నేను.
How lucky I am.
అది ఇవ్వటం చేతనే తాను ఉన్నత స్థాయిని చెందాడు.
Because of the sacred offering of the thumb, he was
ఏకలవ్యుని
exalted.
ఎంతటి గొప్పవాడు మరొకడు వేడి తన గొప్ప కీర్తిని సాధించాడు.
Ekalavya won the esteem and the reputation of everybody, that no one is beyond him, above
భగవంతునికి
him.
ఏమైనా కూడా ఇవ్వడానికి సిద్ధంగా ఉండాలి.
One should be prepared to sacrifice anything for
కారణం ఏమిటి?
God.
భగవంతునికి ఎట్టి ఆశలు లేవు. కోరికలు తాను అందుకునే నిమిత్తం రాలేదు, అందించే నిమిత్తం వచ్చాడు. సత్యాన్ని మీరు గుర్తించుకోనకుండా
Without knowing this truth,
దీనికి విరుద్ధమైన భావాన్ని మీరు భావించుకొని
if you have the opposite feeling
గురువునే ద్వేషంగా చేసుకొని
and you blame God,
కట్టగడపటికి నీ జీవితంనే వ్యర్థం గావించుకుంటున్నా.
ultimately you waste and ruin your life.
కనుక ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా,
Embodiments of love,
అన్నిటికీ నీ ఉన్నత స్థాయిని చేర్చేటువంటిది ప్రేమనే.
that which takes you to exalted altitudes is
నువ్వు
love.
ఎప్పుడు కూడా నువ్వు పరమ పవిత్రుడే.
Preceptor Guru is always
దైవం
sacred.
ఎప్పుడు కూడా నువ్వు నిర్మల చిత్తుడే.
God is always pure.
నిస్వార్థపరుడే.
God is selfless.
అలాంటి సెల్ఫ్లెస్ భగవంతుడికి మనం ఎందుకు సెల్ఫిష్ కనిపిస్తున్నాం?
When God is selfless, why should we be selfish?
భగవంతుని ఎందుకు కించిత్తైనా కూడా నువ్వు సెల్ఫిష్ లేదు.
There is no trace of selfishness in God.
అది మీ భావముల యొక్క ప్రతిబింబాలే.
They are only reflections of your thoughts.
నీ రిఫ్లెక్షన్ రియాక్షన్ రీసౌండ్ వచ్చేసి నీ యొక్క భావాన్ని పాడు చేసుకుంటున్నా. కనుక భగవంతుడికి ఏమాత్రము ఒక్క ద్వేషము కానీ అసూయ కానీ ఇంకేమైనటువంటి దుర్మార్గము భావాలు లేవు. గురువులే నిన్ను ఆ విధంగా ప్రవేశపెట్టి గురువును ద్వేషిస్తున్నావు.
In fact, your own bad qualities, bad thoughts are responsible for your hatred of God.
కనుక ఆ విధమైనటువంటి ఉత్తమ భావాలను ఉత్తమమైనటువంటి మార్గంలో మనం వినియోగించుకోవాలని ఆశిస్తున్నాను.
Bhagavan wants us to develop noble thoughts, noble sentiments, noble feelings.
ఇది మీరు కొత్తగా నేర్చుకోవాల్సినటువంటి విషయం.
This is what we have to cultivate from now
పరీక్షలు
on.
వస్తున్నాయంటే మీరు ఆనందించాలి. ఎంత త్వరగా వస్తే అంత త్వరగా మనం ఉన్నత స్థాయికి చేరిపోతాం. పరీక్షలే రాకపోతే నీ యొక్క ఉన్నత స్థాయి నీకు చిక్కదు. కనుకని భగవంతుడు పెట్టేటువంటి టెస్ట్ అంతా కూడా మన యొక్క పవిత్రమైన టెస్ట్ గా భావించుకోవాలి.
Consider all tests of God as your sacred
టెస్ట్ అని
test.
మీరు అనుకుంటున్నారు కానీ అది పదం చాలా ఉత్తమమైనటువంటి కాదు.
And in fact, that word is not that great.
టెస్ట్,
It is only a taste.
టెస్ట్ కాదు.
It is not waste.
ఈ టెస్ట్ అంతా కూడా నీ మంచి కోసమే చేస్తున్నాడు.
The test is for your own good.
కనుక ప్రతి ఒక్కరు కూడాను ఏ కష్టములు వచ్చినా, ఏ దుఃఖములు వచ్చినా, ఏ విచారములు వచ్చినా ఇవన్నీ నా మంచి కోసం, నా మంచి కోసం, నా మంచి కోసం అనేటువంటి మంచినిగా నీవు చింతిస్తూ రావాలి.
Whatever obstacles, problems, worries and anxieties may come in the way of your life, consider they are for your own good.
चित्रावती तट विशाल सुंदर साई, चित्रावती तट विशाल सुंदर साई, चित्रावती तट विशाल सुंदर साई, चित्रावती तट विशाल सत्य साई, अवधूत चिंतना गुरुदेवा सत्य साई, अवधूत चिंतना गुरुदेवा सत्य साई, अवधूत चिंतना गुरुदेवा सत्य साई, बाबा साई, मेरे बाबा साई, यमुना तीर श्री कृष्णा कन्हैया साई, कृष्णा कन्हैया साई, यमुना तीर श्री कृष्णा कन्हैया साई, अवधूत चिंतना गुरुदेवा सत्य साई, सत्य साई, अवधूत चिंतना गुरुदेवा सत्य साई, शिरडी बाबा साई, पटी बाबा साई, शिरडी बाबा साई, पटी शिरडी बाबा साई, पदी बाबा साई, शिरडी बाबा साई, पदी बाबा साई, मेरे बाबा साई, मेरे बाबा साई, चित्रावती तट विशाल सुंदर साई, चित्रावती तट विशाल सुंदर साई, अवधूत चिंतना गुरुदेवा सत्य साई, अवधूत चिंतना गुरुदेवा सत्य साई, मेरे बाबा साई, यमुना तीर श्री कृष्णा कन्हैया साई, यमुना तीर श्री कृष्णा कन्हैया साई, अवधूत सत्य साई अवधूत चिंतना गुरुदेवा सत्य साई शिरडी बाबा साई पति बाबा साई शिरडी बाबा साई पति बाबा साई शिरडी बाबा साई पति बाबा साई मेरे बाबा साई मेरे बाबा साई मेरे बाबा साई चित्रावती तट विशाल सुंदर साई
भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, हरि नाम बिना हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, जप जान बिना संयोग नहीं, जप जान बिना संयोग नहीं, प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं, दय धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं, भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं, हरि नाम बिना परमात्मा नहीं, हरि नाम बिना हरि नाम बिना परमात्मा नहीं, हरि नाम बिना हरि भजन बिना शांति नहीं, हरि भजन बिना हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, हरि भजन बिना हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, सुख शांति नहीं, सुख शांति नहीं।
కావాలి.
There is need for increasing the number of sevaks.
సేవకత్వమే నాయకత్వం అనేటువంటి ఒక దృఢమైన విశ్వాసం మనలో అభివృద్ధి పరచుకోవాలి.
The servant's attitude will make you a leader. This particular faith must be developed.
కనుక సేవా సంస్థల యందు ఇట్టివారు అట్టివారు అనేటువంటి నిర్ణయాలు ఏమాత్రం కూడా చేయకుండా అందరూ కూడాను సేవా సంస్థల్లో ప్రవేశించాలి.
In service organizations, there should not be any difference of high and low. All people should participate in service.
అసలు మానవత్వం రావటమే సేవా నిమిత్తం.
The very human life is given in order to serve.
ఎంత బలమున్నా,
whatever
ఎంత చదువున్నా,
whatever education you
ఎంత
have,
పదవున్నా,
whatever power and authority you may have,
సేవకత్వంలో ఉండినటువంటి యొక్క శక్తి సామర్థ్యములు మరి దేని ఎందుకును మనకు కానరావు.
the pleasure and joy which you derive in service you cannot get anywhere else.
హనుమంతుడు గుణవంతుడు, బలవంతుడు.
Hanuman was a virtuous person and a very strong one.
అలాంటి బలవంతుడైన హనుమంతుడు అశోకవనంలో ప్రవేశించినప్పుడు రాక్షసులందరూ కూడాను ఈ క్రొత్త స్వరూపాన్ని, వికార స్వరూపాన్ని చూచి విచిత్రంగా ప్రశ్నిస్తూ వచ్చారు. ఎవరయ్యా మీరు అన్నారు.
When this Hanuman entered the garden of Ashokavana, the demons saw this strange form and asked a question, who are you?
ఆ హనుమంతుడు ఎంత చల్లగా జవాబిస్తున్నాడు తెలిసిన. తన యొక్క బలమును, తన యొక్క గుణమును, తన యొక్క శక్తిని ఏమాత్రం కూడా విశ్వసించకుండా దాసోహం కోసలేంద్రస్య, నేను రామచంద్రుని యొక్క దాసుడను అని మొట్టమొదట తన అడ్రస్ ఇచ్చుకున్నాడు.
He replied very sweetly, without mentioning any one of his accomplishments and powers, that I am the servant of Rama.
కనుక దైవదాసులుగా ఉండటం అనేటువంటిది ఎంత గొప్ప విలువ మీరు విచారించాలి.
From this you can find out what a great thing it is to be a servant of God.
సకల లోకములకు సృష్టికర్త అయినటువంటి కృష్ణుడు, సకల శక్తివంతమైనటువంటి ఒక కృష్ణుడు కేవలము ఒక హనుమంతునకు డ్రైవర్గా అపాయింట్ అయినాడు, రథసారథిగా నిర్మింపబడ్డాడు.
Krishna, who is the creator of all this world, who had all powers under his control, became a driver to Arjuna.
సేవకా భావం అనేటువంటిది భగవంతునకు అనాది కాలం నుండి కూడా అత్యంత ప్రీతి.
From times immemorial, this attitude of servant is very dear to the Lord.
కనుక ప్రతి మానవుడు కూడా దైవాంశ స్వరూపుడే.
Every man is an aspect of
ఓ
God.
మానవుడా, నీవు పంచభూత స్వరూపుడు కాదు.
Oh man, you are not a conglomeration of 5 elements.
నీవు ప్రాకృత బింబము కాదు.
You are not a reflection of the worldly
పంచేంద్రియ
nature.
స్వరూపుడు కాదు.
You are not the one who comes to.
మమైవాంశో జీవలోకే జీవభూత సనాతన, నీవు సనాతనమైనటువంటి నా అంశమనే నీవు కూడా.
You are my own aspect which doesn't perish at all.
ఇట్టి భావాన్ని మొట్టమొదట సేవకుల హృదయాల్లో భద్రం చేసుకోవాలి.
People who undertake service must firmly have this kind of faith in them.
అప్పుడే ఈ సేవయందు ఎట్టి లోపములు లేకుండా కూడాను హృదయపూర్వకంగా సేవలు చేయగలరు.
Then only they will be able to do service without any flaw.
వాట్ ఇస్ ది పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్?
What is the purpose of life?
మీరు క్వశ్చన్ వేసుకో.
Put a question yourself.
తినటమా,
Is it eating?
నిద్రించటమా,
Is sleeping?
లేక ఇంకేమైనా ఆనందంగా అనుభవించటమా,
Or is anything mere enjoyment?
త్రాగటమా?
Drinking?
నాట్ దిస్.
Not this.
కానా పీనా సోనా మర్నా, ఇంతేనా?
So drinking and eating and ultimately dying.
కట్టేపడికి చావటమేనా మన యొక్క ఏం?
Is it our aim to die ultimately?
పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్ అంటే తనను తాను తెలుసుకోవటం, అది పర్పస్ ఆఫ్
The
లైఫ్.
purpose of life is to know one's own self.
ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ వేసుకో.
First put a question
Who
yourself.
am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Put a question to yourself. Who am I?
ఆ క్వశ్చన్ ను దూరం చేసుకుంటున్నారు.
You are away from that question.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Who is, what is your name? ఇది అడుగుతున్నావు కానీ who am I? Who am I? ఎవరైనా వేసుకుంటున్నారా క్వశ్చన్?
We have forgotten our true identity. We go on questioning, who are you? What's your name? Where do you come from? Do you ever question yourself, who am I?
బయట వారు ఏ విధంగా హూ ఆర్ మై మొట్టమొదటి తనను తాను తెలుసుకోవాలి.
Outsiders may say any thousand things, but know who am I.
నీవెవరో నీకు తెలుసుకుంటే అతనెవరో నీకు తెలిసిపోతుంది.
If you know yourself, you know the other man.
I am man, he is also man.
I am man, he is also a man.
I am God, he is also God.
I am God, he is also God.
ఇంత సులభంగా తెలిసిపోతుంది.
It's quite easy way.
తనను తాను తెలుసుకోలేనటువంటి వాడే ఇతరులను నిందించటము, ఇతరులను దూషించటము, ఇతరులను పరిహసించటము, ఇతరులను నొప్పించటము.
The one who does not know one's own self goes on accusing, goes on criticizing, goes on harming others.
కనుక మొట్టమొదట మనలో మనకు ప్రేమను పెంచుకోవాలి.
Therefore we should develop love within ourselves.
సత్య, ధర్మ, శాంతి, ప్రేమ.
The human values Satya, Dharma, Shanti, Prema.
ఇవి 5 వేళ్ళు.
Here are 5 fingers.
సత్య, ధర్మ, శాంతి, ప్రేమ, అహింస.
The 5 fingers, Satya, Dharma, Shanti, Prema, Ahimsa.
ఈ 5 ఏకమైనప్పుడే నేను ఈ టంబ్లర్ను పట్టుకోవడానికి వీలవుతుంది.
When all the 5 fingers act together, you can hold the tumbler.
ఇది ఒక వేలుతో పట్టుకోవడానికి అవుతుందా?
Can you catch hold of it with one finger?
లేక ఇంకో వేలుతో పట్టుకోవడానికి అవుతుందా?
Can you point with the pointed finger?
కనుక అన్నిటినీ చేర్చి మనము ఇదే హ్యూమన్ వాల్యూ.
We should join all the 5 fingers, that is human value.
5 fingers ను సెపరేట్ చేయకండి.
Never separate 5
ఈ
fingers.
5 fingers కు కోఆపరేషన్ ఇవ్వాలి.
There should be cooperation among the 5 fingers.
ఆపరేషన్.
It's only cooperation, not operation.
కోఆపరేషన్ కావాలి.
Cooperation is needed.
ఇది సరైనటువంటి ధర్మము.
This is true dharma.
ఈ విధమైనటువంటి ఐకమత్యమే మానవుని యొక్క జీవితము.
The unity is true human life.
ఈ ఐకమత్యమే మానవ జీవితానికి ఒక గమ్యము.
The unity is the goal of life.
అప్పుడే దివ్యత్వానికి ఒక చేరిక.
That ensures unification with the divinity.
కనుక అందరూ ఐకమత్యంగా ఉంటుండాలి.
Therefore all should be united.
అందరూ ఒక జీవిత సమస్యను మనం పరిహారం చేయాలి.
We should also solve the problem of
ఈనాటి
life.
పిల్లలను మనం పెద్దగా పెంచి వారిని సరైన ఆదర్శవంతమైనటువంటి దేశ నాయకులుగా తయారు చేయాలి.
We should rear our children and see that they'll be ideal leaders of this country.
కూడా నువ్వు ఇంటిలో వంటిలో ఎక్కడ చూసినా ఈ యొక్క హ్యూమన్ వాల్యూను వాళ్ళకి చెప్పాలి.
So we should tell the human value either at home or outside.
All I want is your faith.
Loving Saram's dear sisters and brothers, wishing you all a blessed and auspicious Guru Purnima. Swami has said that the Guru's role is to lead the student onto the Godward path. He must teach the student the true purpose for which each of his sense organs is to be used. His eyes, his tongue and his limbs. All the senses are to be used for discovering and experiencing the divine. Dear sisters and brothers, we hope that you've enjoyed our program thus far. Our next speaker is our National President, Brother Suresh Nandla. Jai Sai Ram.
Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guru is Brahma, Guru is Vishnu, Guru is Maheshwara, Guru is verily Brahman. So salutations to you, the Guru of Guru, who is our true God. Offering my humble pranams at the lotus feet of our dearest Lord, our Guru of Gurus, our Jagat Guru, our Sat Guru, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Dear embodiments of unconditional love, Om Shri Sai Ram. On this auspicious day of Guru Purnima, let us offer our gratitude to our dearest Lord for His unconditional blessings, love and protection that He has always showered upon us. Dear brothers and sisters, what is the meaning of Guru Purnima? Swami says that Guru Purnima is the day in which the mind is pure, steady and blemishless like the full moon. Whatever originates from such a sacred mind is the true word of God. People take mantra diksha, which is initiation, from a holy man or a sannyasi by offering him some money and considering him their guru and worthy of their worship. But you cannot consider such a guru as a true guru or his teachings as true teachings. Consider the sacred feelings and the deep truths that emerge from your heart as the real teachings of the Guru. Swami says that whatever teachings you hear and read, you should imbibe them in your heart. Once, a Guru called his disciples and said to them, "My dear ones, I am giving you a sweet. See to it that it is not spoilt by any ants, flies, mosquitoes, cats or rats." Most of the students tried to preserve it in many ways, but one student partook of it, digested it, and derived strength from it. What is the inner meaning of this? It is not enough if you preserve the divine teachings in books. You should imbibe those nectarine teachings in your heart, digest them and experience them. Only then can you derive strength and happiness. You should treasure in your heart all the sacred teachings that you can hear, read and understand. Whatever you have treasured in your heart, you should put into practice in your life. Only then will you have fulfillment. Similarly, merely hearing and reading is not enough. You should put into practice and experience it in your day-to-day life. This is what's most important. Dear brothers and sisters, do we realize how fortunate we are to be born in this age where God Himself has incarnated for the protection and love of His devotees? How fortunate are we to have witnessed His darshan, sparshan and sambharshan? How fortunate are we to be the chosen ones? Let us remember that we are the chosen beacons of light and love. We are the embodiments of divine love. Today Swami says, people behave in the most irresponsible manner and are undertaking several undesirable activities with unbridled ego. They have no fear of sin. They don't even think for a moment the consequences of their acts. Swami says that one has therefore to restrain oneself from seeing evil, speaking evil and doing evil. If not, the consequence of these deeds will boomerang on the person later, if not today. It is also possible
that the results of these sinful acts will come back to that person all at one time with a bang. So, we should always work for the welfare of society and develop morality. In a discourse given by Swami on Guru Purnima in July 2009, Swami says that we should lead our life by following the three principles of love for God, fear of sin, and morality in society. It is said that one who has no morality in themselves is worse than a monkey. In fact, a monkey is better off than such an individual. No one should respect an individual who indulges in immoral acts in this world. Only a person who follows moral principles will command respect from one and all. Even those who try to harm him, such a person, will be restrained by others with a warning. That person is a good person. Do not try to meddle with that person. Those who lack morality are looked down upon in society as worse than dogs. Hence, one has to develop morality and lead a life of moral principles at all times. There are three sadhanas by which love for God, fear of sin, and morality in society can be developed. To conclude, dear brothers and sisters, Swami says we should always focus the mind on God. A cowherd used to go to the forest in a hilly region, taking a herd of cattle for grazing. Once, when the cattle were grazing, he started singing a song. Immediately, he heard its echo. The cowherd thought someone was imitating him to make fun of him. He shouted, "Who is there? Why are you repeating my song?" Again, he heard the echo of what he said. He was very much irritated. When he returned home, he reported to his mother what had happened. His mother allayed his fear, saying, "My dear son, have no fear. What you heard there was only the echo of your voice. It was just a resound of whatever sound you made. There was nobody else who imitated your voice." The cowherd then understood the reality. In the same manner, people imagine that others are making fun of them and are causing suffering to them. It is nothing but the reflection of their own feelings and thoughts. It is your own feelings and thoughts that come back to you. When you think about sorrow, you will get sorrow. If you think about anger, you will get anger. You yourself are the source of all this reaction, reflection, and resound. None else. You are responsible for your sorrow and happiness. None else is responsible for it. Dear brothers and sisters, what is the greatest gift of gratitude that we could offer Swami today and every day? It is to practice his teachings, his values, his messages in everything that we do. It is to ensure that our thoughts, words, and deeds are in sync. It is to ensure that we love all and serve all, help ever and hurt never. Let us be the beacons of light and love in society. Let us practice the teachings of brotherhood of man and fatherhood of God. Let us come together in the spirit of love and unity and realize that we are all one. Swami says that you should imbibe the spirit of unity. Whomsoever you come across, say, "He is my brother, she is my sister." In this way, consider all brothers and sisters and conduct yourself with unity. All are the children of God. Therefore, if at any time any feelings of hatred develop between you and others, remind yourselves that you are not separate from them. Consider that all are one. Attain unity and experience its bliss. Seeing unity in diversity is seeing divinity and true spirituality. Dear brothers and sisters, on this auspicious day of Guru Purnima, may our dearest Jagat Guru shower his divine blessings upon you and your family. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Jai Sai Ram.
Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru ki jai. Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru ki jai. बोलो बोलो कृष्ण 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 जी बोलो मुक्त मुक्त व्यक्तियों कृष्ण नाम जी बोलो शिव 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 नाम जी बोलो बोलो शिव 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 नाम जी बोलो मुक्त मुक्त व्यक्तियों सत्य नाम जी बोलो बोलो हर 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 जी बोलो बोलो हरि 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 जी बोलो सत्य नाम सत्य नाम सत्य नाम जी दत्त 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 दत्तात्रेय जी बोलो दत्त 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 बोलो दत्त 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 दत्तात्रेय जी बोलो सत्य नाम जी बोलो बोलो नित्य मुक्त व्यक्तियों सत्य नाम जी नित्य मुक्त व्यक्तियों सत्य नाम जी वाहे गुरु वाहे बोलो वाहे गुरु वाहे
At the outset, I would like to offer my most humble and reverential pranams at the lotus feet of our dearest Lord, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Om Sai Ram, dear brothers, sisters, respected elders, and loving children. Trust you all are keeping well by Swami's grace and hope you have enjoyed this beautiful program on this auspicious evening of Guru Purnima. No endeavor in life is complete without the expression of gratitude. On 17th August 1996, in one of his discourses, Swami said, "Expression of gratitude is itself prayer." What does prayer do? It awakens the inner divinity of a person, which is immeasurable, invisible, and transcendental. Therefore, on behalf of SSSGC South Africa, it gives me a great pleasure to convey our heartfelt thanks to our beloved Bhagwan for working through us to design this beautiful program that enshrined the 9 forms of devotion. Gratitude to our central coordinator, Brother Suresh Menon, for his guidance and the team that worked tirelessly to put this program together. Finally, a big thank you to all of you, brothers and sisters, for tuning in today and participating in this program, because that is what makes this a real success. As we take these vibrations into our daily life, let me leave you with this quote from Swami. Devotion means seeking unity with the divine through purity in thought, word, and deed, and concentrating on the oneness of Godhead. Devotion aims at acquiring friendship with God through this triple purity. The devotee should not be content with merely listening. He should reflect on what he has heard and put into practice the teachings. These are called Manana and Nidhyasa, the triple process of listening, reflection, and practicing leads to God realization. Jai Sai Ram.
Shri Narayana Tu Purushottama Guru Tu Sindhavana Tu Kanta Vinayak Savita Pavaka Tu Savita Pavaka Tu Brahmavasa Tu Yoga Shakti Tu Yeshomita Prabhu Tu Rudra Vishnu Tu Rama Krishna Tu Rahi Batao Tu Rahi Batao Tu Vasudeva Guru Vishwaro Padu Chidananda Harido Advitiya Tu Akala Nirmaya Atmalinga Shiva Tu Atmalinga Shiva Tu Atmalinga Shiva Tu.
असतो मा सत्यमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमया.
The Lord of the universe is here. Swami Sathya Sai is here. Come to save devotees everywhere. Come to bless his children everywhere. Born at Buddha Party. The Lord of the universe is here. Calm and tranquil like the moon, shining with divine inner light, filling all with bliss at his side. He is always serving those in need, answering the prayer. universe is here.
May the love we share spread its wings, fly across the earth and bring new joy to every soul that is alive. May the love we share spread its wings, fly across the earth and bring new joy to every soul that is alive. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. May all the beings in all the worlds be happy. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. May all the beings in all the worlds be happy. May the blessings of your grace, my Lord, shine on everyone, and may we all see the light within, the light within. May the blessings of your grace, my Lord, shine on everyone, and may we all see the light within, the light within. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. May all the beings in all the worlds be happy. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. May all the beings in all the worlds be happy. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. May all the beings in all the worlds be happy.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jai Bolo Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba Ji ki Jai. Paramam Pavitram Baba Vibhutim Paramam Vichitram Leela Vibhutim Paramartham Ishtartham Moksha Pradhanam Baba Vibhutim Idhavasayami. Paramam Pavitram Baba Vibhutim Paramam Vichitram Leela Vibhutim Paramartham Ishtartham Moksha Pradhanam Baba Vibhutim Idhavasayami. Paramam Pavitram Baba Vibhutim Paramam Vichitram Leela Vibhutim Paramartham Ishtartham Moksha Pradhanam
ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात् 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 ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्